Hello everyone. My goodness, it is so nice that the weather is cooler now down here in Kent. The skies are a lovely grey, which is brilliant for us who are not too keen on the blazing heat that we've been having. And the allotments and gardens have had a wonderful watering the last couple of days, and it's just dry enough now that we can get out and do some gardening. We did pop down yesterday between showers, and actually we got thoroughly soaked. We're only down here 5 minutes. So here we are today. It's Saturday, and we're just going to fill in a few gaps. As I showed you the other day, the peas are doing wonderful. I have tied them in now. I've actually run out of string, so I need to get some more so we can do this up and over for the other bits that are growing. The bottle gourd, I think this is actually grown overnight. And the tomatoes, I've done what I can for now, but I can't do any more until I get my string. I'm going to get that this afternoon. The squashes, which a couple of days ago in our video were looking very sorry for themselves and droopy, have exploded, which is nice. They've enjoyed the rain. And you'll see here I've got a gap. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some more of the alderman peas in, which are these tall ones here. They're fine. You can sow them in June. I think you can even sow up to July. Let me check. Oh, there we go, March to June. So I'm just going to stick a few of those in. Right, here we are. Just got a few in a pot. Just going to put a couple in each. Oh, I've got gloves on because it's so muddy. I really don't like wearing gloves. There we go. Oops, quite a few in that one. We'll see what they're like when they come up. So that's it, nice and easy. And now I'm just going to do the other side. We've got these little weeds. We had loads of these little bits flying around, actually. I'm sure you did too, because they were all around the country. And some of them have taken. I think this is the only patch we've got. There might be one or two in another bed, but we pull them up when we see them. So I'll get those out and stick the peas in this side. Now we've come to our dumping area, and hidden away amongst all the stinging nettles and goosegrass and bits is some horseradish. Now this we have tried to kill many times, not intentionally, but just when we've cleared the dump. Someone even set light to it once. Not a good idea, but that's what they did, and the horseradish still survived. And my dad, we was talking the other day on the phone, he said he was after some horseradish, and he was having trouble getting some, or that he had got some in the past and it had died. And I said, don't worry, we've got an indestructible bunch at the allotment. So Nikki's kindly digging it up, and we're just going to put it in here and take it over for him for Father's Day. So happy Father's Day, Dad. Here's some horseradish we're digging up for you. Right, so Nikki's just carrying the horseradish up the road with Rose. And here are the other things I'm going to give Dad. I did give him some peppers before when they were, you know, decent enough height, but he managed to kill them off. It's because it was used to being in our conservatory, and he'd always grown his peppers directly outside, and they've been fine. And he just, you know, I didn't think to tell him, he didn't think, and he put them in his little greenhouse, and they died outside. So this is a Hungarian hot wax. There's a little one coming on there. This is a golden bell pepper, needs potting on, and this is Amy, little pepper there. So he's going to get those as well tomorrow. And what I might do is pop down first thing to get one of our spring greens, because they're all looking lovely and could do with being eaten, to be honest. So that's happy Father's Day for tomorrow. We're going to be busy, and something we've been doing this morning, Rose and I have weeded her onions. Hooray! And she's done the onions, the spare bed that's the fourth bed along, this one, that's got a little bit of carrots left in it, and her strawberry bed. She's picked some strawberries this morning. The main thing we've been doing is putting out our sweet corn. Finally, we're a little bit late, but it has been outside for a while, and as you can see, it's a good height already. So they've gone in a grid system. We had 2 extra, so we just put them on the end. And as you will see here, we've put some squashes. We found in the past here that the 2 sisters method works for us, but the 3 sisters method doesn't. And for those of you who don't know what the 2 or 3 sisters method is, so 3 sisters is commonly used in America, where you have corn growing, and then you grow peas up the sweet corn, and then you grow a squash in amongst the bottom. So you've got the sweet corn is a support for the peas, and then the squash are a ground cover. But in the UK it doesn't tend to work so well. That's not that nobody's ever not made it work, but for us, I've not made it work before. I've found that the peas don't do so well. They don't really have anything to grow on. A lot of people say that the sweet corn doesn't grow fast enough in this country to make up for the peas. If you consider the size of our sweet corn and the size of our peas we saw earlier, obviously, you know, you'd pick the varieties. So what I do is this, and then these 3 are butternut squash. So they don't tend to vine out so much, but as soon as they do, I know I can just train them along there. And then this last one is a mystery leftover pumpkin from our friend David, who has a plot just down from us. And you can see our soil, it is so wet, it is just clay. So what I've done normally when we dig a hole, I would use compost to fill it in. However, the sweet corn was in a good enough amount of compost. I don't have any spare compost at the moment, so I just put some bloodfish and bone at the bottom, as that was all the fertiliser I had here at the moment. I've got no string either. Definitely need a trip to the garden centre. And as the other 2 have gone, they're long gone, waiting in the car, I shall just leave you with a shot of Rosie's wheat, which is looking very good. There's you know, grass growing up around the edges, which we do pull up. We need to do this end as well, so that'll be next on the list when we come down again. And we need to just sort the gooseberries out before the birds come, and think about netting for her blackberries and her blueberries. Actually, I'll just show you her blueberries. There we go. She's very excited. Is there any on this one? No, I don't think there is. Oh yeah, we've got some little ones coming. There we go. So there are some coming on this one. There's a few on the floor. Yes, they've been got by the rain. You know, we have had some hard rain recently, so we're going to just think about covering those up. Loads of blackcurrants coming, as you can see, and actually loads of mushrooms coming up from this wood chip. Now, I don't like mushrooms, so my idea of mushrooms isn't very good. Let's have a look at her gooseberries. Oh, I'm going to get told off for being so long. Nothing I can see on the gooseberries yet. Right, and on that note, I will leave you for today. Thanks for watching. Happy Father's Day to all the dads tomorrow, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.